Turning now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colberth. I know that going into the weekend, we're expecting a pretty decent warm up. When could we see those temperatures really start to rise today?
Well, it'll happen a little bit later in the day. We'll see those temperatures that'll be about 5 degrees above average, so it'll start to feel very nice today, and that trend is only going to continue as we head into Saturday and Sunday. And then even as we go into next week, we're going to be even warmer. Right now in Yreka, certainly not warm, 24 degrees. Thankfully, we're not seeing any fog within the Shasta Valley, no fog within the Rogue Valley. None of that foolishness this morning, just cold temperatures as we're in the teens. On the east side, again, you just saw the 20s there in Siskiyou County, 20s, mid to upper 20s in the west side valleys of Jackson and Josephine counties, and 38 degrees this morning in Brookings. If you plan on getting brunch maybe for your Friday morning, it's definitely going to be a cold morning to do so. It'll start off very gray, but then we'll start to see those clouds break apart just slightly as we get closer to noon. So we'll have partly cloudy skies then. Temperatures will start to get more on the mild side as we'll be in the mid 40s. And when everything's said and done, we're going to be in the mid 50s up and down the west side valleys, also there along the coast. Pretty uniform temperatures on the west side, and not too much cooler on the east side. 46 for Lakeview, 50 for Klamath Falls. Now we do have a weak little system moving through today. That's the reason for the increase in cloud coverage. It's also the reason that those wind gusts are going to be increasing once again up at Crater Lake, as we could see those winds gusting up to 25 miles per hour. Now overnight, those winds will hold steady up at Crater Lake. In fact, they're going to increase up to 35 miles per hour, so that'll make that 25-degree mark feel a lot more cold than that. We could have wind chills once again flirting with negative territory. Teens and 20s for the rest of the east side, right around 30 degrees up and down the Interstate 5 corridor, and then we'll be at 41 degrees there in Brookings. Here's your snow report for tomorrow for the Mount Ashland ski area. Again, the snowpack has reduced pretty significantly within the past month, just given that we really haven't had any significant rain or snowfall within the past month, so that would only make sense. But don't let that deter you from going to the slopes if you're planning on doing so. It'll be a great day, lots of sunshine, and very mild temperatures for this time of the year. And the mild temperatures aren't just going to be relegated to Mount Shasta, Mount Ashland, also within the Rogue Valley. Look at this, 57 degrees for Saturday. Just that alone will feel very good. But it gets even better for Sunday, even more sunshine and even more mild temperatures. But the fun doesn't stop there, as we're going to get even warmer into next week. But what continues to not be fun is the lack of rain. So that is very unfortunate, but we just got to take what we can get. And what we're going to get is beautiful conditions next week. We'll have temperatures, look at that, in the mid 60s as we get into the middle to later portions of next week along the coast. But again, just staying very dry, but that does mean a lot of sunshine. So we'll have a lot of sunshine down in Siskiyou County, where we'll also start to get into maybe the lower to mid 60s towards the end of next week. So that'll be just great weather, all things considered, for the month of February. And then for the basin, where we still have an exceptional drought going on, this week is going to do no favors in that department. But we're going to make a run for 60 degrees even on the east side. So that just gives you an indication of how mild this air mass actually is for this time of the year. The mountains could maybe even flirt with 60. Could you imagine that up at Howard Prairie or Butte Falls, 60 degrees in February? And then for the Rogue Valley, this is going to be even more shocking. Maybe as we get into next weekend, we could make a run for 70 degrees.
I know it's not what we need, but those temperatures look real good to me.
I'm not complaining about 70-degree temperatures. Of course, all week I've complained about the rain, so, of course. But 70 degrees, I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah, not too bad for February.
No.
Thanks, Josh.
Of course.